Want to get the best deal for your home? It all comes down to savvy negotiation. Today, we're going to talk about how to handle negotiations effectively to get the best results for your home. Learn the strategies top agents use to create a win-win situation. I'm John Meier with Westplex Real Estate. Negotiations often get bad rap because people think it's either a fight to get what you want or something rude to avoid. But good negotiation is about finding a win-win situation where everyone gets what they need. It's about compromise and communication. Just like marketing, you don't have to become an expert in negotiation yourself. Instead, you need to understand negotiation styles of agents you're interviewing and how much specific training they've had. The competitive negotiator. This is a win-takes-all kind of negotiator. It's an old-school style of a negotiation that isn't very effective today. An agent who is a competitive negotiator takes big ego and proud to be known as a cutthroat and unyielding. This approach often comes at a high cost to the seller. Deals take longer, buyers get frustrated, and negotiations can break down. Competitive negotiators are stubborn, inflexible, often rely on bullying techniques. This approach doesn't speed up the process, it usually ends up costing you money. Other agents don't like working with them, and it can hurt the chance of getting good offers. Next is the compliant negotiator. This kind of negotiator is opposite of the competitive one. Compliant negotiators fear confrontation and disagreements. They need to be liked, so they let others walk all over them and you. This type of agent will always give in to demands of the other side and will convince you to do the same. They might be nice, but they won't represent your best interests. Negotiation is a part of every real estate deal. It's something to be expected, not feared. If your agent caves every time the buyer asks for something, they are not representing you well. Remember, if a buyer wants the property badly enough, they'll negotiate. The collaborative negotiator. The collaborative negotiator is prepared for negotiation and focused on communications. They listen, ask questions, and seek to understand all parties involved. In collaboration with you, they set goals for the sale of your home and help you prioritize those goals and desires. They won't promise you the moon, but will always help you to be realistic from the start. When offers come in, a collaborative negotiation will take the time to understand each buyer's motivation and priorities. They work with the buyer's agents to come with the creative options and solutions that work for everyone. They compromise on small issues to allow great deals to go through and keep the situation calm during disputes. They won't let their ego or need to be right get in the way of getting the deal done in your best interest. To someone untrained in negotiation, the collaborative approach might seem weak, but it's actually the strongest and most effective approach to take. Harvard teaches this approach in their negotiation course. Skills for a collaborative negotiation includes effective verbal communication, great listening skills, rapport building, creative problem solving, assertive, and ethical persuasion. A collaborative agent will get you a better result and a smoother transaction than either of the other styles. So what's your job during negotiation? You have an important role to play in negotiations. Your job isn't to deal directly with the buyer or the buyer's agent. Let your agent do their job and support them. Here's what you need to do. Number one, remember your priorities. As you sell your home, you'll make decisions on many issues. Some may be important, some less than others. It's easy to get caught up and lose sight of the main goals. To stay on track, keep those priorities front and center. This will help you navigate any challenges and make informed decisions that align with your ultimate goals. Number two is stay calm and think it through. The best decisions are not made when you're feeling emotional. Take a deep breath, respond, and don't react. And think it through. If you need time to get to a better emotional place, sleep on it before making that decision. Number three, listen and answer questions. Your agent is there to give you advice, so please listen. If you don't agree or understand why they want to compromise on something, ask questions. At the end of the day, you have the final say in any decision. Just be sure to get all the information you need to make a good one. And number four, be clear. Your listing agent wants to negotiate on your behalf, so be clear as you can. Keep communication open. If you don't like how a negotiation is going, tell them and explain why. Questions to ask your listing agent about negotiation. Here are a few questions you should ask the listing agent to understand negotiation skills. Number one, what negotiation training and courses have you taken? What credentials do you hold for them? What is the best skill in negotiation? What do you think are the most important aspects of any negotiation? Well, that's a smudge on savvy negotiations. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you on the next one.